welcome to One Drink, a podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Oliver.
And today we're talking about crazy beach discoveries.
Yeah.
What a cool subject.
Yeah, dude. So, I was on vacation.
Yep.
And we took a sub-vacation within the vacation, right?
Yeah.
So we left my daughter at my mom's, and then we went down to Myrtle Beach for a couple weeks. For a couple days.
Yeah.
And so I'm standing on the balcony of our hotel room, looking at the ocean. You know what I mean? It's like 1:30 in the morning, and there's nobody, dude. There is nobody.
Right.
Like, and side note, the ocean is loud.
Oh, sure.
When there's not like noise and traffic and people and music and all this stuff like happening, the ocean's loud as shit. Like on its own, like the waves just coming in, it's loud as fuck. I remember, like, I was drunk. Okay, now I may have had more than one drink.
It happens.
By this point.
It happens.
In the evening, you know. However, it was like blowing my mind. Like,
how loud it
I was like, damn, that's loud as shit. I'm like yelling it like off the balcony, dude. I'm like, yo, this is loud.
So was Jackie doing the same?
So anyways, she was already asleep. I was standing there by myself, just like contemplating, you know, like the wonders of the universe and shit. Like on this fucking 7-story building.
Oh, that is so great.
So, but then I noticed a little light way down on the beach.
Yeah.
And I was like, somebody's got like a little headlight. But then I see him come by the hotel and he's doing this. Got a metal detector, looking for stuff. And like it popped into my head. I'm like, dude, what is he gonna find? Dude, I almost went down there to go just walk with him to see what he was gonna find. Like I didn't want it or anything because it's like too much work for me. It's doing all that shit. And I'm not digging. But I just wanted to hang out with him. But then I started thinking, I was like, dude, I wonder what kind of cool shit's been found.
And then there it was.
On a beach. And then, you know, we had our call the other day and you were like, do you got any ideas for the show? I'm like, sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy too because, like, metal detecting, you know, it doesn't sound
nerdy.
Nerdy, right?
Nerdy, yeah.
But dude, when you really think about it, and you get one of those really good metal detectors, if you're into it, it's a cool hobby, for sure. You don't know what the hell you're going to find.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we do the research and...
Yeah.
Well,
and dude, like the whole like metal detecting community, like people that are into metal, you know, into doing that kind of stuff, it's like a whole thing. It's like a whole world of Yeah. It's crazy.
And it's a lot bigger than what I thought.
Oh yeah.
Like I knew people did it. I even seen people at Mendon Ponds doing it.
Dude, them things go up to like 10 grand too.
Yeah, the good ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude. It's not. I'm getting so sidetracked because we haven't done a show in weeks, and I feel like I haven't been able to talk enough. So I'm just gonna do it now. So you know, you're welcome.
I'm gonna put an ocean in the back.
Right, dude. Yeah, just put the volume up really loud too, so you can't even hear me rambling on. I've been watching this stupid show on Netflix called it's about Australians gold mining.
Okay,
gold mining in Australia. It's like Aussie Gold or something like that.
So it's like that Gold Rush show or whatever.
Yeah, but just like Australian version. But there's a couple of the teams that they follow. Like that's how they find it. Like they go around with metal detectors.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's like...
Yeah.
But they were saying that this one couple that's out there doing it, like each of their machines is worth like $7 grand that they paid for these fucking metal detectors. And one of the power cords broke. On one of them, $70.
Wow.
For a power cord. Come on.
Now, there was a reality show, I believe, a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. There was a metal detecting reality show. And, but you know how they hype these things up?
Oh, yeah, dude.
The dramatic music.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Yeah, it's a
coin. It's a soda bottle.
Yeah,
right.
But then they somehow I think they bury some of the stuff because this show was so incredibly bad.
Yeah.
I did watch one show, but it's definitely it could be a fun hobby. It would be fun to do.
I had one when I was a kid. My grandpa got it for me.
Yeah, my brother
in
had
the backyard and stuff.
Yeah, and it's just crazy too because you think. Where you live now, or where we walk, it's been here for billions of years.
Yeah.
There has to be something
Oh, yeah. There's shit buried everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like when you start really thinking and going into it like this show, who knows what the hell is down there?
Yep.
You know? Oh, man. So yeah, that's what we're going to tell you guys. And you will be surprised.
Yeah.
What the hell is out there.
For sure.
And if there is anyone watching this that happens to do metal detecting,
definitely hit us up.
Comment below and let us know what the coolest thing you found, or
for sure,
anything to do with that.
Definitely let us know the coolest shit that you found.
How cool would that be?
I'm definitely interested.
Someone would be like, "Yo, I
found a Spanish bullion in my fucking aunt's backyard." What? Where did she live? Did you hit the whole thing?
That whole yard is getting torn.
Oh, I'm digging that. I'm renting an excavator and everything, dude. See, I can't get into a hobby like that though, because I would go
all the way.
I would fall off the cliff.
Yeah.
Immediately.
You're digging down.
I'm talking excavators and
backhoes.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm just all the big equipment.
Dump trucks coming in.
Dude, I'm 80 feet down, dude. You know what I mean? I'm in there.
I'm going to the center of the earth, bitch.
I'm in there.
Okay, so this guy was metal detecting. He found a 1913 Ford Model T.
What?
The car? The car. A whole Model T in the ground. And it was in good shape,
That's pretty sweet.
But a whole car.
A whole car?
Yeah.
How'd it get there?
So some guys were dolling around with their metal detectors and found an entire 1913 Ford Model T car that was buried in 1926. Apparently the owner had buried it himself, then to preserve for posterity. And then just maybe he forgot about it, they think. Just forgot about the car.
Would you go bury your Jeep right now?
Not my Jeep, but I would definitely have buried my cobalt. That's what I should have done.
Hey, man, that cobalt... That
was a legend, wasn't it?
He was a survivor.
That
cobalt was a survivor.
That thing was amazing.
Especially 12 corners, man.
All corners. Especially 12.
Yeah. You hit all 12 of them.
Yeah, I did. Yo, Ollie, did that just...
I think we had 2 flat tires that night, dude.
Did that just happen? What the fuck?
By the way, statute of limitations passed on that, so...
Yep. So, I had to scrap that car.
Yeah.
And I only got $200. So I would have loved to bury that bitch in the back and just write a cool note and,
Should have just cut it in half, you know what I mean? Turn it into like a couch or something.
I tried to give that car away and no one wanted it.
I wouldn't have wanted it either.
I mean, But yeah, so whole Model T.
Can you imagine how upset somebody would be if they found a 2010 Cobalt buried in their fucking backyard?
They're so excited digging down. They're like, Corvette, Mustang, oh my god. And they finally get down to where the logo
POS Cobalt. Just put the dirt bag over it, not even tell anybody. Did you find anything? Nah.
Why is that metal detector going off?
It's irrelevant. Must be an electrical storm.
Yeah, they would just bury it back up.
Well, far more exciting than a cobalt. In Lithuania, a 13-foot-long Russian PMR-2 anti-submarine torpedo was discovered on the beach.
That's crazy.
Dude, 13-foot-long torpedo that turned out, as boring as this may be, spoiler, turned out that it was a training model of a torpedo that was lost by a ship that was using them. They help with the breech loading, what I mean, when they put them in, and then they kind of just plunk out, and then they retrieve them, and then they load them back in again or whatever. But they look exactly like the real ones, and they're heavy and they're big. So could you imagine starting to dig, and you find this
just torpedo
bomb? You know what I mean? With propellers on it.
Oh man,
I'd be going that way.
That thing's doing damage.
Quick.
That thing is doing some damage.
Yeah, I mean, it's meant to, blow submarines up. And
that would be cool.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Kind of go, dog.
The largest gold artifact collection in the history of England. Metal detecting. Gold. The gold and like coins are like the big ones.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Super popular.
So the gold haul found by English amateur metal detector enthusiast Terry Herbert was so large he quickly became overwhelmed and reported to start seeing gold in his sleep. Wow.
That's crazy.
He loves
his gold. I mean, not for nothing though. If I find the biggest gold treasure in English history, I'm dreaming too.
Oh yeah.
I'm dreaming too.
I'm dreaming. I'm talking about it every day.
See now, okay, so say you find this, some kind of huge buried treasure, right?
Yep.
And it's, whatever. If it's worth something and you get some money off of it, if you get screwed and it's, deemed a historical whatever because it's on, government land or whatever, blah, 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 whatever. You find it though, right? Do you still keep trying to look for more stuff?
That's a good
question. Or
question.
do you just quit knowing that you're never going to find that again? Or do you chase that, it's like smoking crack for the first time, you know what I mean? You chase the high, but you never find it.
Yeah, I think the chase is on because you're like, all right, if I find this big one, there's got to be a bigger one.
Yeah, see.
But also,
because you're an addict.
Right.
See, I'm out. I'm taking my money, my credit, my fame, and I'm done. I made it. I peaked. You know what I mean? I know when to get off the ride.
Yeah, I mean...
I know when to get off.
That is a tough question.
Yeah,
I mean...
That's why I don't ever spend any money when I'm in Vegas, though. I hit $20 on a slot machine and I'm out.
Yeah.
I won.
I won 700, 800 once on a slot machine.
Oh yeah, I'm out. I'm done. That's money in my pocket.
I took the money. I was with my friend, and I was like, hey. We're cashing out.
Yep.
And we're gone.
Yeah.
We went to the bar and got some drinks, of course.
Yeah.
But I didn't gamble that money at all.
No, because now I have money. Yeah. I went to the casino to try to get some free money.
Yeah.
And then I got it, and now I'm out.
I went, I think, with a 50 or 100, we brought. And I was like, I'm not losing this.
Yep. Last time I went to Vegas, I'd sit down in a slot, put $20 in. If I lose $20, I'm out. I'm done. That's it. Yeah. I had fun. See ya. So I put $20 in this machine, had my last $3, I max bet. Yeah. I won $287.
Bam.
Gone. Give me my money. I give my ticket. Went right up to the thing. They were like, dude, you're done? You're up? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm up. I'm done.
Yeah.
I win.
No, I don't
Vegas is gonna buy me dinner now.
Yeah. I don't like to gamble much. So I'm the same way. If I'm winning money, I
just don't like putting money towards something that I can't see
back.
some kind of tangible return for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Now except for roulette.
I love roulette.
I love roulette, dude.
That's my favorite.
And it's the worst odds in Vegas.
I know.
It's the worst odds, but dude.
It's just so...
Dude, I'll sit there and I'll blow $100 in chips so goddamn quick on the roulette table.
So I went to the first time, sitting at a table, I went for the first time up in Del Largo.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, for me, it was intimidating to get to that table.
Yeah.
You're sitting around, and I didn't know what I was really doing. Yeah, so I was like, all right, I'm the new guy. I had to accept that, but, I slowly figured it out. But I was intimidated, and I was, nervous.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, I was like, I fucking love this game.
Yeah. Dude, it's so exhilarating because you don't know what's going to happen. Like with cards, you're like, no. But with that, especially when they're like, and they go, and you're like,
and you're just sitting there.
But the you sit down at a poker table, and everybody's.
You play poker?
I can play poker, but I don't.
I do not. I know how to play.
If I never played again, I would never care.
I am with
you. If a buddy wants to call me up though and it's like, hey, we're doing a poker night with the guys, $5 buy-in.
Yeah.
Let's drink some beer and fucking hang out. Yeah. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, so I just don't have the patience to sit there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then it's just...
And no one's having fun. No one's even smiling. They're just like, glasses. Do that 100 times.
Yeah, you're like this.
I can't do it.
No. That's why I like roulette, man, because everybody's standing.
Oh, dude.
Everybody's getting excited. You hit, and you're next to a guy, they're like, hey, man.
Right.
Good shit. Yeah. Let's
Can I get
go.
some of your money?
Right.
But yeah, roulette is ultimately my favorite.
Yeah.
So yeah, this guy, he found 500 pieces before calling the experts.
We were talking about this guy.
500 pieces.
Of gold?
Yep. God damn. Who found 800 more. The hoard exists mostly of the 7th century weaponry and spoils from the battle, including a large amount of gold encrusted pieces. So that's a lot. That's a lot of
1,300 different pieces of
straight up
300-year-old history. That's so cool, dude. See, I love the historical significance of finds like that.
The findings.
I mean? Yeah. Especially from stuff from like the Bronze Age when like there's not a whole lot of records like from that era.
Yeah.
Especially in England, Ireland, that whole Great Britain area. Like, you know, especially like with the Vikings and stuff. Like when they find shit about the Vikings, because there was like no records kept.
And it's crazy how they can figure it out.
Oh,
like these historians, like we do a lot of this history stuff.
Yeah.
These historians are
right. Well, they're the ones that actually figure out what this piece of thing was.
And they're
too much research though.
They're smart as hell though.
Oh, they're so smart.
So smart. And they know everything about everything. Yeah. You know, it's like So yeah.
Well, speaking of gold, a 156-ounce gold nugget was found by a guy just walking around in 1977.
Just walking.
He saw a little glint peeking out from the dirt, and he dug it up. It's a 156-ounce friggin' gold nugget. So gold today, the price of gold changes every single day.
Okay.
Goes up or down, depending on the market. Yep. Right? So gold, as of right now, today, is worth $1,814 per ounce.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know when people say put your money in gold?
Yeah. Put your money in gold.
Put your money in gold. Which, just by weight alone, made that nugget today worth $283,000.
Just a gold nugget.
And that's just if you sell it for gold. Now, with nuggets that are near that size, that's the largest nugget found in the United States ever. Recorded, at least.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about that, though, is that nuggets of that size will sell for far more than their actual value of gold.
Just because it's so
big. Because it's, it's a chunk of gold pulled out of the ground that's this friggin' big.
Oh,
and the odds of that actually happening, like, naturally...
to keeping it all...
are just astronomical. Wow. You know what I mean? Like, that's why those things aren't found almost ever. You know what I mean? You know, you get a 2-ounce, 3-ounce nugget, and you find that's a big nugget. You know what I mean? This one's 156. It's crazy.
And it's crazy too, because they
sold that shit so fucking fast.
That gold mining show you were talking about. You know, they get all powder it up.
Yeah.
And just that little bit they get.
Yeah.
You know, picture running into that. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
That's so cool.
It's crazy.
Gold nugget.
Gold nuggets. I'd love to find a gold nugget, dude. I'd love to. Even a little one. Even just a little one.
And just set it right here.
I'd just love to find it. Oh my god, if it was a giant one. Imagine the studio we could build.
Every day we're just looking at it like, what are we doing?
Right.
Why aren't we selling this thing?
Welcome to One Nugget.
Everyone's just commenting, sell the fucking nugget,
right.
Dude. What are you doing?
Be like, fuck you, man.
Or they're our best friends now.
Right.
Hey guys, you want to hang out?
We have the most popular podcast in the world. People just want to see our nugget, dude.
I'll be can I come on your show? Can I come on your show?
No, you can't. If you can get past the security guard out front, you can.
For sure. Speaking of the Bronze Age you were talking about, a Bronze Age axe head. So I was just like, I didn't know the significance of it all until...
It's huge.
Dude, it's crazy. Historian Steve Hickling from Highton was hunting for treasure when he discovered a rare Bronze Age axe head said to be one of only 1,000.
Yep.
One of 1,000. That's pretty rare.
Yeah, imagine how many of them there were, though, back then.
Yeah.
Like, you're talking... Everybody had an axe back then because
that's
like what you had.
A spoon or a fork,
Right. And so the fact that we've only found 1,000 of them,
right? And this is what's crazy right here. It dated from 1850 to 1750 BC.
4,000 years old.
Dude, that thing is gone.
Almost 4,000 years old. Can you imagine finding something that's that old?
No, that's what, like...
Made by human beings? Like...
Oh, my God.
What the world was like then? That's amazing.
Yeah.
But then, like you were saying, the historians that take this accident and say, okay, what can we tell from this?
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But then they can piece together what life was like 4,000 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that to me is just so interesting.
That's why, like, when we do these history shows and we do cool stuff like this, it just makes me think, like, you know, it gets your mind...
Oh, running, dude.
Rolling, and you just,
just want to know.
You do, and you keep, you know, thinking just the weirdest shit.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, he thought it was, you know, just a regular axe head, but then, you know, they dust it off, and they can tell by the grooves and the shape and size.
Yeah, they can see, like, what it was made with by the strike marks on it and, like, all this shit after 4,000 years of being buried in the fucking ground, dude.
I know.
And, you know, like, it's crazy to me that, like, to us, it's, like, such an amazing find.
Right.
But to them, it was just a tool.
Yeah.
Like, it's like my hammer that's in my garage.
Right.
Like, who the fuck's gonna find that in 4,000 years and be like,
holy shit.
oh my God, it's a cobalt. You know what I mean?
Bury it back up. Bury it back up.
Man, our ancestors were whack. Dude. Bury that bitch back in the ground.
They look at the wheels. They're all bent.
Hey, isn't your name Horst? No. This might have been your ancestors' car. It wasn't! I swear! Bitch gets burned at the stake.
So
gets
yeah.
laser beamed to death.
Yeah. Man, that poor Pogo.
All right. Check this one out. This one's big money.
I like it. This one's big money.
The Nuestra Sonora de Atocha. Not bad, right?
Very good.
Not bad. I practiced that before.
Very good.
Before the show. Back in 1622, this ship was packed full of treasure. It took, you ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't think you're ready for this. It took 2 months.
2 months.
To pack the ship.
Holy shit.
To load the ship. 2 months. That's how much treasure was on this ship.
Oh my God.
Right?
That's a lot.
Ship sank.
Oh shit.
Off the Florida Keys and was lost until 1985.
That's kind of...
When a guy named Mel Fisher found the wreckage.
Wow.
The treasure that was found was worth a cool $450 million.
Holy shit. And he found it.
And he found it.
You gotta be kidding me.
And that's his money.
He's done.
He's done. Why would you ever go look for another ship?
You don't have to.
$500 million? I mean, I'm sure that he had investors. So... I don't know if you ever watched anything or read anything about like these like treasure hunting guys.
I don't know anything about it.
And it's again like metal detecting. It's a whole thing, dude. They find you say okay, you know the Nuestra Sonora was a Spanish ship that left and was reported to have this treasure on it.
Right.
Sank somewhere in this general vicinity, maybe.
Yeah.
Then you got to go through all the historical information and find, like, okay, what was it loaded on? Do we have documentation? Are there a crew member that wrote a letter to their wife 400 years ago that said, hey, honey, you know, I just loaded a barrel of coins on this ship. You know what I mean? Like, they have to find proof, right?
Yeah.
So they do all this research. They'll get charts and they'll figure out, like, currents from 400 years ago to figure out where the ship may have floated, if it sank this way, or if it sank that way, and they got to do like all this shit, and then they go out on these salvage ships.
So they go
you know
deep
what I mean?
into
And they
it.
got like sonar and radar and like underwater like robots, and they got like all this shit.
God damn.
Well, somebody's got to pay for it though. Like it costs millions to go looking for this stuff that you don't even know if you're gonna find. So you got to find investors, and if you find obviously if you find it.
Yeah,
that's your claim. Like, you have the right to it, you know, whatever. So anyways, you know, you got to pay your investors because, you know, if I give you $1 million to find a ship and it's got $450 million on it, I'm taking a percentage.
Of course, yeah.
Plus my $1 million back. You know what I mean? But even still,
That's crazy. So,
even still, he got the bigger chunk of $450 million.
Now
I'm done, dude. I'm on a beach like this.
For me, it took...
Watching my metal detector float away.
Yeah. So it took 2 months to
load
it.
Ship.
I wonder how long it took to unload it.
Not 2 months.
They went right down and they were just like,
I'm not sleeping until I get... Because what if some pirates come along and try to take my... Nah, man.
Or
I'm not
people
getting
hear
attacked by
about it.
Somalian pirates.
You know?
Not right.
And they start diving down. They're just like, oh,
I'll
shit.
I'll shoot you underwater.
You need like a...
Look, I'll be at the bottom of the ocean like this.
Just with your scuba
With
gear.
my fucking scuba gear. With my harpoon gun. Like this. Bet. Swim down here and see what happens, bitch. I don't care if you're a mermaid or a person, boy. I'm shooting you with this harpoon gun.
Right, and then you actually see a mermaid and you're like...
Right. Dude, I'll tie a shark up. I'll tie a shark up to a fucking rope, dude, and come get past my shark.
Oh, God.
Side note, speaking of mermaids, there was, from one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, when there was mermaids in it, they made this, like, plaster rubber full-size mermaid figurine to use, like, in the movie as a prop.
Okay.
They lost one of them over the edge of the boat,
and
it washed up on the beach, like, 3.5 years later. And
That's
people were, like,
cool.
freaking out because they thought that it was an actual mermaid.
Oh, shit.
Can you imagine finding that? Like a ballistic dummy, you know, the ones that actually look like people.
So real.
Yeah.
So I would have I would have been like, oh shit.
Oh, I would have looked at my drink and been like,
You right. What am I?
I'd have looked over and been like, yo, man, I'm high as a bitch.
Right.
Why, dude? Because there's a mermaid.
I'm like, right, dude, whatever.
Oh shit! I'm like, do you see it too?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Did we get roofied?
That's a good one. All right, so washed up on the one of the beaches was an ancient walrus skull. So it's, it's just a skull, right?
Yeah.
But the interesting thing about it is at the end of the last ice age, melting ice uncovered areas that were once buried deep beneath the sea. So these are areas now, because
that are now ground.
Yeah, so the climate's obviously all fucked up.
Right.
So all that ice is melting now.
Yeah.
So no one knows what is
under there.
Well,
yeah, because it used to be water.
Yeah.
Then it was ice.
Yep.
And then it all melted away.
Yeah.
And now it's just land.
So now these historians were like, oh, this is from the Ice Age.
Yep.
They did the skull, they did their all history stuff.
Yep.
And that's why I was just like, oh my
Super
God.
cool.
That's just a whole nother area.
Yep.
What
It's
else?
crazy.
There's got to be humans. There's got something. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Because in the movies how like sometimes, and even in real life, there was in some mountain there was a body that was frozen for a long time. I don't know the specifics, but the body was in perfect shape because it was frozen.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Dude, I was just like, so now with this, all this ice melting, and there's a lot out there.
Mm-hmm.
That whole ice age, the Antarctic,
Yeah.
it's just all fucking ice.
Yeah. Well, it's like that guy that they found on Mount Everest. He was a climber in like 1991 or something like that. He's a super famous dude or something. I can't remember the exact story, but like he got lost. Nobody ever heard from him ever again.
Oh, there he
But then
goes.
they found him. Other climbers found him.
Right.
And
Perfect
it
condition.
looked like he had died, months ago, not 30 years ago.
That's so nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, I'm just interested to see what comes out of that. Animals, humans, like artifacts.
Yeah.
What the hell is behind this ice?
Yep.
That's gonna be sweet.
Pretty sweet. Jonah Martinez will tell you about his treasure. He discovered nearly 24 silver and gold coins from a 300-year-old sunken Spanish galleon.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Now, the coins that he found, it was saying, were extremely rare.
Mm-hmm.
But therethere's no face value to it because he's keeping them. It's a
Perfect.
personal collection.
Wow.
Would you keep them?
I don't know. Maybe
If you
one.
found 24 of them.
Maybe one I would keep.
So this guy found silver and gold coins. I would have kept one gold, one silver, put it in a fucking bulletproof glass box,
For sure.
put it on my wall,
Yeah.
and then sold the rest.
Yep. Yeah. Damn.
What are you gonna keep? What do you need 24 of them
He
for?
doesn't
though?
even know. He knows what it's.
Oh, he probably knows what it. But it's come on.
Yeah.
I get it. You know what I mean? Oh my God, these are amazing. But why do you need 24 of them?
Dude, I'm telling you.
Because if I came over to your house and you were like, dude, I just found 24 coins, 12 are gold and 12 are silver. Do you want to see them? I'd be like, yeah, cool. I would look at one gold one and one silver one and I'd be like, dude, that's amazing. I'm not going to look at all 24 of them. For what? They're all the same.
You're funny.
To see the different dents in the other ones? Y'all wonder what caused this dent. Probably the fact that it was in the fucking ocean for 300 years.
You're just like, why don't you sell the rest of them and keep
I looked at these two. These ones are cool. Keep the nicest ones.
Oh my God.
And be like, hey dude, I found these coins in the ocean. I'd feel just as cool for you if you showed me 2 cool coins that you found than if you found 24 coins.
Right. And
then I'd be like, dude, did you find any more? You were like, yeah, I found 20 others. Oh, how much did you get for them?
Right.
$500,000. Dope, dude! You know what I mean? Show me the money!
Oh, that's great. So, the ocean is just, it's big.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
It's loud, too.
It's loud. And it's loud. I think the ocean is becoming one of my favorite and most hated things. Like, there's so much shit. Anyways, there's big ships that go out there.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen them. Everybody's seen these huge ships. So a barge. You know what a barge is?
Oh, yeah. Big, flat.
It's a shoal draft, flat bottom boat built mainly for river and canal transport of bulk goods.
Yeah.
It's just huge.
It's big and flat. And it floats and it carries shit.
So, you go to the beach. And you're walking on the beach and there's just this huge fucking barge that washed up on the fucking beach. So this one really makes you think, how on earth did they manage to wash up on shore? This past summer, a massive barge appeared on the shore of St. Pete Beach in Florida. The barge measured in at nearly 40 tons, 200 feet long, 40 feet wide, and 8 feet tall. I've been on St. Pete Beach before, and I just can't imagine that I would walk down
a 200-foot long fucking barge.
And not like... All right, we got to get rid of this.
That's like seeing the mermaid and you're just like...
Right.
Do you see that too?
You do see this huge
You do see that, right?
Yeah.
That is there.
Oh my God.
I'd fuck with you and be like, see what?
Oh my God. I would...
Be like, dude, look at that barge. I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Look at that what? What are you talking about, dude?
I'd have to run up and...
Like, the barge. Right there. I'd be like, dude, there's nothing there.
You'll be like...
Can you imagine?
The one way out there floating?
You'd just be like...
Right.
Dude, it's right there. I'd be like, I don't see it.
It's like a movie.
I don't see it. It's right there! No, it's not.
I'm knocking on it.
Right.
It's right fucking here!
I'd be like, dude, you're hammering the air right now. I'd be like this. Yeah.
What the hell did you drink? So yeah, I mean, now, if a barge can do that, obviously there's ships that, got lost or sunk or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I know people go down and they look for, ships and all that shit all the time. There's got to be many, 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 many more ships down there.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
But even
how many
like
sunken ships.
The ocean floor though? What's on the bottom of the ocean floor?
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
How far does it go?
Well, a lot of the times they just end up getting swallowed up by the sand.
Yeah.
And the tides,
And that's what messes with. I'm like, all right, so there is a.
There's so much more that we won't find versus how much that we will find. You know what I mean? Like, we'll probably only find like a small percentage of what's actually there.
God damn it, dude.
All right, so diving off of Key West in 2008, treasure hunter Mike DeMar discovered a 385-year-old gold chalice from the Spanish ship the Santa Margarita.
Nice name.
Yeah, this ship sank in 1622, just like that other ship that dude found, same exact year.
Oh, shit.
And was full of buried treasure. Mike DeMar was rewarded a whopping $1 million.
Wow.
For a gold cup. It was a gold cup. Dude, and I saw pictures of it. It's only this big.
Yeah?
This is big.
$1 million.
Yeah. It was like a big coffee cup.
You know what's
It
crazy?
didn't even have a handle. It was just like a...
Right. You know how like careful he was? He was just like this.
Like too small, like even for like a cereal bowl.
Yeah. He's carrying this like
$1 million.
He's like, dude.
Well, they showed pictures of him like taking a sip.
Oh, of course.
Like ocean water out of it or whatever.
Dude.
Of a 400-year-old cup? I don't think so, bro.
So this makes me
I don't think so.
How much fucking treasure was there?
Oh, there's just, dude.
You know?
Dude, the amount of gold and stuff that was coming, and treasure that was coming out of Spain, the amount of Spanish ships that sunk with all this. Can you imagine how sick you'd be if you were the guy that owned the treasure that was on the boat that sank?
Oh, dude.
Because how are you going to find it? 400 years ago.
Yeah.
You can't. What are you going to do? You're going to dive 20 feet?
And they're just...
If it sank in more than 20 foot of water, you're fucked.
That's true.
You're never going to get it.
Damn.
You're never going to get it.
That's crazy.
I'd put one of my kids on a fucking rowboat with an anchor on it right above it and just make my ancestors sit in that damn boat and just wait until they can figure out how to get down
there.
We'll
be rich, don't worry.
Hundreds of years you're going to sit on this fucking boat.
Yeah.
It's an honor.
All right, so washing up on the beach, a good old-fashioned, a message in a bottle.
Yeah, that's cool.
You ever do that?
I have thrown some before, yeah, but I've never found one.
I've never found one either. I actually, when I was younger, I threw one up in, we used to go to Cranberry Lake, and up there I shot one, and it went out, and I watched it slowly just...
It just came
right back to me. I was like, how the hell is this supposed to work? I was like, it's not going anywhere. And that was, So if you ever wonder whether the message in a bottle is real, every so often you come across the news item of a lucky beachgoer who has picked up one. For instance, last year a German fisherman found a 101-year-old message in a bottle.
Whoa.
That's kind of cool. 101 years old.
101 years old.
Yep. The coolest part, they were able to trace down the original sender's daughter.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
So it's like...
Can you imagine, you get a knock on your front door and some guy gives you something from your great-grandfather?
Yeah. And he's just like, hey, Matthew, here you go.
I found this bottle that your great-grandfather threw in the ocean 100 years ago.
Oh my God, yeah. So that, I was just like...
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
I'm going to try it again.
You just got to go with when the tide's going out.
Yeah.
That's when you got to throw it.
A lot of my friends have boats.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
I'm going to give it
take it out deep enough.
And I'm going to be like, dude, chuck this bottle. I'm going to seal it nice and good with a cool message or...
Yeah, you know what your message is going to be? Watch One Drink Podcast.
Yeah. Or I'll put like $10 in there.
Right.
So hopefully some little kid will be like, oh my God.
Yeah, so throw your bottle in the garbage.
Might as
well. Take the money. All right, so for my final one, now this wasn't on a beach, but I thought it was super sweet. While detecting in the desert, this man found a gold nugget that weighed over 389 ounces.
We're talking cash money right there.
Dude. So in 2008,
it
was renamed the Boot of Cortez. So Cortez... Spaniard, explorer, mutineer, whatever, you know what I mean? Responsible for a lot of gold.
Wow.
Was tied to him back in the day. So it sort of resembled it, but it was, dude, this thing was so big and so intricate looking. Like it wasn't just like a gold nugget, you know what I mean? Like it was so cool. Largest one found ever recorded in the Western Hemisphere.
Okay.
So on this side of the planet, the biggest one ever found.
Jesus.
Sold at auction. So again, like I said, different because when you get something like that, it's so rare that people want it for more than what it's actually worth.
Here we go.
Sold at auction, $1.55 million.
Wow. And
this guy's getting founded.
Metal detecting.
Metal detecting in the desert.
You never know. You just never...
Find $1.5 million.
Man. So I got a funny scenario for you. Stuff that also washes up on the beach. So if you live down in Florida, drugs wash up on the beach, right?
If a kilo of coke washes up on the ocean,
what would you do?
I'm putting it in my backpack.
Yeah.
I would give it to the proper authorities.
Yeah. So...
No, man, I would get it real quick. I would just go sell it.
Or just say there's 20 kilos of coke, it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there and you're just like...
I'd probably put one or two in the car. And then be like, hey, you want to come get one of these?
Yeah. Somebody will take it. I mean, half price. I mean,
or I would just maybe load it all up and see if I could just sell it all just real cheap to some random person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to get full price for it because that attracts way too much attention. You know what I mean? I find 20 keys, I'll be like, dude,
this is a one-time deal.
I got 20 keys.
Right.
You give me 20 grand.
Right.
Which is pretty much the price of like one key. That's cheap.
Yeah.
But you give me 20 grand.
And take it all. Now, also bags of money, drug money.
I'm keeping it all.
You know, come up.
I'm not reporting one damn dollar of it.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was like, man.
No way. Sorry if that's, the temptation. Anybody, but I'm taking it all.
Money talks, dude. I mean.
What do you think I'm not a cop for, dude? Let me tell you something. I bust some big fucking meth lab or whatever production. You know what I mean? And I'm up in the, I'm going up in the attic, and I clear the attic, and we're searching around the whole thing. I find a big fucking bag full of money. Some of that's coming home with me.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I would be the same way.
I can't. No, I'm sorry.
I'm still gonna protect the citizens of my county.
Oh yeah.
But it's it is. We're human. Money talks.
I'm taking it every time.
I would too.
Every time.
How cool that would be.
Every time.
I would be on the SWAT team.
Yeah.
Cause every time.
Oh yeah.
So I would be on the SWAT team for sure. Cause they always.
Yeah, they're always in there.
They're running in and they're finding.
Well, they got all those pockets, dude.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
So yes, those are our crazy beach discoveries.
Yeah.
If you have come across any crazy cool beach discoveries, let us know.
Let us know below. Sure. And don't say like sea glass or
Yeah. Sea glass.
Crap from like Ontario Beach.
Some of those are pretty cool though.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear about it because I've seen them too. It's technically it's just garbage.
True. But
15 trucks.
Oh god. That's why the ocean to me, I'm not obsessed with the ocean.
Yeah.
But I'm very intrigued. I'm
we're just gonna find garbage.
Well, yeah.
Just take your trash can and put it in your bathtub and then fill it up and then sit in it.
Oh, dude.
It's the ocean.
I can never jump in that damn thing again.
Yeah, it's the ocean. Sad. We gotta clean some shit up.
All right, so I do have some shout outs.
Yes.
These ones are pretty cool, actually. So my friend Perry.
Yep.
She just had a baby girl.
Congratulations, Perry.
Yep, she is new mother.
I haven't seen Perry in probably 10 years.
Yep, she still talks about Quimby's here and there. She knows everybody from there.
Yep.
And my friends Sarah and Jeff are expecting a baby in December.
Congratulations, guys. Congrats. I saw that on Facebook the other day. Super pumped for you guys.
Yep. That'll be really cool. I'm picking the date. She's gonna be born on Christmas.
You think so?
That's just how it's gonna happen.
I'm gonna say Christmas Eve.
You're gonna go Christmas Eve?
Yeah. $5?
$5.
All right.
Come on.
Let's go Christmas Eve.
So, yes, Perry is a mother.
Awesome.
She loves it.
Congratulations, Perry.
Sarah will be a mother soon. Jeff a father.
Yeah. Congratulations, guys.
You're still fairly new to the parenting game. Any advice? It's hard being a parent. That's just the bottom line.
Patience.
There you go.
Patience.
Yep.
It's the best advice I can give.
Yeah.
Patience.
But it's fun.
Walk away if you need to. Not walk away.
Yeah. Take a deep breath.
Yeah, man. If there comes that moment and you're just freaking out, dude, just put the baby down in the crib. No baby ever died from crying too much.
Right.
So just put it down. Just walk away. Just take a minute for you and take a breath. Everything will be all right.
There you go.
That's it.
Nice.
That's my best advice.
So yes, congrats to both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that is our one drink.
That is our one drink. Our lengthy, rambling one drink.
Yeah.
I love y'all that are still here.
That was a good.
Yeah. That was great.
That was a good drink.
I feel good to be back in action. You know what I mean? Don't forget, guys, you can check out our history shows every Monday, as well as our full-length shows every Wednesday. This is the start of Season 7.
Got 7.
Some cool shit to come. Don't forget, you can also check us out on all major platforms, as well as Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget to drop a like, a comment, a share.
Yeah.
And most importantly, hit that little sub button.
There you go.
Click that bell, ring the notification, be the first ones notified.
We are slowly getting liked by many more people, We're slowly creeping into all their...
There. We're gonna be like that irritating little, like when you're walking around and like you feel like you got something in your shoe, but it's not like important enough to get out.
Right.
That's us.
Yeah. But also, sometimes they're like, I need a good laugh.
Yep.
Or I need, something to just distract
me.
me.
A mindless 30 minutes of my life. Yep. Please come waste it with us.
Let me have one drink and just see what the hell these guys are talking about today.
Yep.
Because you never know. You never know what the hell we're going to
Never going to figure it out.
So...
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, from both of us here at One Drink.
See ya.
That's it.
Alright. Hi guys, I'm Alex from Gods and Gladiators. I just wanted to thank One Drink Podcast for all the support they've been giving me. And what we've been doing is selling a lot of my monoprint t-shirts, tanks, hoodies, and wall art. These are some of my art pieces I have out here. It's a beautiful day. Finally, we get to enjoy Rochester for what she is. And we just, we're gonna celebrate. Anyways, I'm gonna be at the Rochester Public Market selling these on Saturdays for sure. If Tuesdays and Thursdays are nice out, you can find me there as well. The Rochester Public Market is open Tuesdays and Thursdays. Saturdays and Sundays as well. Just look online, they have a schedule and all sorts of events going on. Don't forget to watch One Drink Podcast. Cheers.